I am intentionally doing a circle of life painting. It's a little wee painting, so I can do it a little quicker because I don't have as much real estate. Now, I always say with the circle of life, I do these circles, but they're messy because life is messy. Okay, I started doing these circle of life paintings in 2009 when my dearest friend was diagnosed with breast cancer. I was really distraught. I was what they call her person during that time of the cancer treatment. So, what does an artist do when they're distraught? They paint, or I paint. And I was doing these as rather large paintings. This is one of my little wee paintings, but I was doing it as large paintings, throwing myself into these paintings because I was really trying to will her well. I mean, I couldn't imagine living without her, which I've been doing since 2015. But I still do these circle of life paintings, and they got me through a rough time, and I had a way of dealing with my own energy. And it's interesting because when I'm through with them, I often see things in them. At the end of the video, I'll show you a larger one, and I'll point out some things that just show up, because basically I'm channeling this art. And that's because, whoops, I almost popped out a big gunk of paint on me. And the way I channel this art, it's really pretty simple. Whoops. I started out by lowering my brain waves to alpha, which is the most relaxed, most creative brain state. I was taught this by a college professor when I was 19 years old. And that relaxed me. When you're relaxed, it's easier to open up. So that's why I think it's important what I'm doing on YouTube is to teach people how to relax through art. So as things progressed, as I was a kid, my spiritual side opened up. Pretty much completely opened up. And back then I didn't really know exactly. I mean, I didn't put a name on what I was doing, like channeling. I knew that I was had opened up to the universe. And I knew that there was something guiding me. And that's why I've been doing a lot of little paintings and things on YouTube that I honestly don't know what I'm doing. I pick some colors and I just allow it to happen. Because that's the way it is when you channel. Now, of course, there are times, a lot of times, that I do things intentionally. It's not just channeling, but I get into the channeling even when I'm doing realistic things. It creates an energy in the art that stays in the art even after the piece is finished. It's very easy to feel it. So, and of course, going into Alpha and led to meditation and a more prayerful life. I mean, I was raised in a Protestant home and had that sort of spirituality as part of my growing up. But when I got to college, I became kind of agnostic. It's like, what on earth is this all about? There surely has to be more. So opening up my mind and relaxing, things just started pouring in. So I do still use Alpha all the time. I use it in all kinds of things in life, and I use it before I start my art. And a lot of times I go into a meditation. It goes beyond Alpha, because Alpha is cognizant. You're still fully awake. And you can do things. You can do all kinds of things, not just art. You can cook. You can clean. I mean, you can relax in a doctor's office. Hard place to sometimes relax. Now I'm now I'm going to add like pieces of circles. Or some bigger circles. And you know, okay, a couple of things here. You don't have to use Alpha just to go into creating. I think I was talking about that. It can be a lot of different things. It's good for problem solving. I mean, problem solving, you know, is a creative process. And you guys also know that I do a lot of layers in my art. Oops. I'm finished with this little wee painting, and you know, I'm showing you the bigger painting too. And the bigger painting, I don't know how many layers it has on it, the bigger painting being 24 by 36, but they take quite a while. And this one I do things off camera too, in order to speed up the process. Now I can see some things in this, but I don't think I'm going to say what I see. You guys can look at it and see what you think, and let me know. So this painting is 24 by 36, and it's a finished Circle of Life painting. But if you look in the upper left, on my left-hand corner up here, it looks like a butterfly. And this is a little harder maybe for you guys to see, but this looks like a little fairy. And this looks like a horse, the ears here and the mane, and his nose is turned up a little bit. But anyway, these things just show up, and they're fun to look at after the painting is finished. And it has sparkles and all of that on it. Art always looks so much better in person. And the thing about this, though, is that I use a lot of iridescent paints. And so in different light, they look different. And sometimes things show up in different light that you didn't see before. So that's kind of fun. It's magic, really. It's just magic. So if you like my content, and if you like my channel and you want me to keep doing it, please like, subscribe, and share the videos. And my art is available at artsy.art.com. And these little wee paintings were a huge hit over the holidays. People were buying them very quickly for little stocking stuffers, and even more than stocking stuffers, because they're just little treasures. So anyway, you all enjoy each and every day until we see each other again tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.